everybody. It's Mrs. Pound, and we are starting a new chapter today, Chapter 7.3 on the biomes from Purposeful Designs Life Science. Today, we're going to start taking a look at biomes. So, our video today is from Section 731 on Introduction to Biomes. Our objectives are to list and describe the 7 biomes of the world and to identify the climate factors that affect the types of organisms that make up a biome. Now, as far as this describing the 7 biomes of the world, we're not going to describe all of them today. We will be doing this over all of the videos. So what is a biome? A biome is a division of area based on the prevailing climate and the types of organisms that live there. And you can even see on this picture from space that some areas are very green and other areas look drier, like they don't have as much vegetation. So you can see different biomes a little bit, even right here on this satellite image. There are 7 major biomes, and there is some disagreement about this. Some scientists would say there are more, some would say there are fewer, but these are the 7 we're going to talk about. So they are the tundra, which is the northernmost, then the coniferous forest, the deciduous forest, rainforest, grasslands, deserts, and the ocean. Now, these biomes are determined by climate. That's the temperature, humidity, wind, velocity, cloud cover, and rainfall in an area. And here you can see in this picture that there are very different climate conditions on each side of the road. Now, this would not be as dramatic anywhere. It would be more gradual, but you get the picture that these 2 areas, this one over here is very dry. This one over here on the right gets a lot more water, and the left side one is probably a lot warmer than the right side one, and other things going on there as well. Now, these factors are determined by the amount of vegetation. The more vegetation, the more it will even out the temperature. Variations in sunlight. So different areas get different amounts of sunlight will affect the temperature and will also affect the amount of precipitation. Earth's rotation. Earth's revolution around the sun, which determines seasons in some areas. And how far a region is from an ocean. That will determine how much moisture it gets, the wind, and elevation also affects that due to temperature variations due to elevation. Climate is the biggest factor in determining what kind of biome exists in an area. So depending on those factors, it depends on what kind of biome you're going to have. And the types of organisms living in a biome are determined by the climate as well. As you know, because I'm sure you've studied this before, the organisms that live in the tundra are very different from the organisms that live in the rainforest. They cannot survive in those different areas. So organisms cannot just live wherever they want. They have to live where the conditions are right for them. And God made different organisms to live in different biomes. So our objectives were to list and describe the 7 biomes of the world and identify the climate factors that affect the types of organisms that make up a biome. So don't forget your 5 questions in your notes and keep watching to answer the questions at the end.